Be great for us. LeBron James. He's with Mike Trudell.
What did you think was the major difference in the game tonight?
Obviously, three-point shooting. We couldn't consistently make shots from the perimeter, and then extra possessions. They got extra possessions. They kicked out for quarters and knocked them down. I think that was the game right there.
Before the game, we learned that you were named to the All-Star team yet again. It's something that you've talked about many times, but what does it mean to be in this unprecedented year 23 and still be at an All-Star level?
I mean, obviously, super humbling. The coaches voted, right? Mad respect to the coaches and, them seeing, I'm still playing at this, latter stage of my career, and to be able to be an All-Star, means a lot to, my family, my people that's been following my career, my LeBron faithful, that's been following my journey, and but it's just, I don't know, man. It's always rewarding, just from a humble standpoint, to be able to, be rewarded for your, what you put your work into. So it's pretty cool.
Well, it's basically a year to the day of when the trade happened last season with Dallas. A year later, how do you feel like the championship pursuit for this organization is, having had time to have the pieces settled to some degree and figure out how to work together as a new group?
I can only speak to the group that we have here. We're 29-19 right now. We've had some really good moments. We have some not so good moments. We want to continue to try to build off of that. Me speaking on anything other than that is not it's not my pay grade.
The problem, especially this. The question was just about this group.
I like this group, but we gotta continue to get better. And that's good. I mean, we should want to get better. It's February 1st, but we want to continue to get better and better. We're going 48 games now, so it's a tough Western Conference. It's a tough league, and it's, like I said, I mean, it's been tough all season as far as dealing with injuries, guys in, guys out. Unfortunately, our all-star, two guard has been out for a minute, and that's a big piece of our team. So it's kind of hard to see what we can really truly be.
Obviously secondary to the last night, but after you missed the amount of games that you missed to start this year, did you think that this All-Star streak was in jeopardy?
I'm gonna be honest, I really didn't think about it. To be honest, it wasn't a goal of mine to come into the season, miss the first 14 games, and say, okay, I need to be an All-Star. I just wanted to get back to playing the game at a high level I knew I was capable of once I kind of worked the rust off of missing preseason, training camp, my summer workouts, which I've never done in my whole career. So I didn't really even. I didn't think about the All-Star game, to be honest.
Do you feel good about where you're at physically at this point? Through this stretch.
Yeah, how I look.
Dan.
Huh?
Sorry, I'm trying to.
Shit. I look pretty good. I mean, did I just pass like 60,000 minutes? Some shit like that? I hope I look pretty good. I mean, yeah, I look all right.
What has playing at Madison Square Garden meant to you throughout your career?
Everything. I mean, it's the mecca of basketball here in New York City. Obviously, it's the Big Apple. Being here at MSG, playing here. It's so many guys have walked this court. Either from basketball to entertainment to actors and musicians. I mean, everything. Like it's been a wide range of importance of people to be able to grace this floor, and I hope I have like a little small snippet of somebody that came through here and was able to make a little small dent, from a visitor's perspective. So it's cool. It's always electric in here. They find a way to make sure that I'm here on weekends, pretty much. But it's a pretty cool treat.
LeBron, what was it like getting a little bit of an ovation during the starting lineup announcements for these fans?
Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. I've always loved these fans here. Love New York. And always respect. They got a great knowledge of the game of basketball and sports in general. They know what they know what sports is all about. They know when they see something pretty cool. And so I would just give my respect back.
Knowing that you
Last question.
really have been open about your playing future, to know that you're playing at this level, you say you feel good. Like, would it be a level of discontent to not play here again, to play in an arena like Madison Square Garden?
I mean, at the end of the day, everything has to come to an end at some point. So no matter when it is, it's going to be like, shit, I would never play again in Madison Square Garden. I would never play again in certain arenas. I would never play again, period. So, I mean, at that point, you know, it doesn't matter. You're going to always miss it. You're going to miss the game in general. So it doesn't this one will always have like a special place in the journey because it is Madison Square Garden. So, but yeah, when that time comes, yeah, for sure.
Thank you.
Should we not ask for a reflective LeBron while he's in the moment still? I think that's the key.
Yeah.
You know, he continues to be in all of these arenas. And as he mentioned the other day, it's not even a conversation he's had with his family just yet about the end.
And I like that he stays in the moment. You know, he says, you know, we're a good team. You know, we just got to get things together. But they're just not going to leave him alone about, you know, the questions.
Especially in New York, James.
Yeah, especially in the Big Apple. Yeah, I mean, that's a decision that he's got to make. But right now, we haven't even got the All-Star break, and they start. You know, I hate it when they prematurely start distracting you from your game. I mean, he's talking about the potential of them being better if they get healthy, they get Austin back, and so yeah. I mean, I think it'll happen when it happens. When it happens, Reyes.
Not much about his game tonight, James, makes me think this is his last trip to MSG. I mean, I thought he was good, you know. I thought he was fine. He was above fine. He's solid. I mean, it's exactly what LeBron should be doing at this point in the season after, like he alluded to, missing over a month, Allie, because of that pesky sciatica. And look, I've been in the locker room plenty of times with the New York journalists, you know, Frank Isola, Mark Berman. They don't tiptoe around things. They say, are you playing next year or what? And, you know, it's New York media. It's unlike any other media in the country, maybe even in the world, James. I mean, these tabloids out in New York. Now they got the California Post here in Los Angeles plucking people away from the Times.
We had Peter Vesey back in the day.
There you go.
He didn't mess around.
No. There's no pleasantries. There's no, hey, LeBron, did you enjoy your trip to New York?
Get ready.
Yeah.
They're honest, and they tell the truth.
Yeah, and the thing is, James.
Not to say all don't, but New York is just harsh.
Yeah, they're very blunt, very to the point. It's been that way for decades. Nothing's going to change. And the difference with LeBron and, say, Kobe or Dirk Nowitzki, like it was pretty evident that was going to be Dirk's last season. You know, Kobe took a few weeks, almost a month, before he decided this is my last season. There's been no indication from LeBron at all, Allie, that this is it, you know. And maybe he's the type of guy that doesn't want the tour that guys like Dirk and Kobe got. And Kareem, when you were playing, James, he got a really nice send-off from all these different NBA cities. I take LeBron on his word. He has not talked about with his family. And until that decision has been made, there's really no use for any media members, no matter how aggressive they might be, looking at you, New York reporters, to even ask LeBron. He's going to say the same thing. Haven't decided. Love playing at Madison Square Garden or insert arena here.
And to be honest, he doesn't know us even if he has.
That's, yeah, right?
Do you? Luka Doncic will be joining LeBron at the All-Star game. Luka was the leading vote getter, and tonight he scored 30 points out of 15 rebounds. We'll hear from Luka and more reaction ahead from MSG.